live? Are we live?
While we're waiting for people. Hey, I
We're
couldn't get my
live.
phone to charge.
Uh-oh. Where? In my side table?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll fix it. It's the plug that goes into the wall, comes out,
Okay.
goes behind our bed.
Okay.
And our, bedroom is a high traffic.
You don't have us connected to your headphones again, do you?
Yeah, no more of that, Brookie. Well. One.
Bailey?
Probably simply made by hands.
Hands? She makes everything one-handed?
Yeah. It's simply made by one hand. Oh, she's gone.
I don't think
Somebody came and went.
she's gone.
Well, there's a thumbs up. There's a like.
Oh, it's me. Hey, Brooke.
Hey, it's me.
I'm signaling Brooke things off screen. It's okay.
Hey.
All is well.
Hello, everybody. All
Everybody.
3 of you.
Our 3 friends. Hello, friends.
Yep. Sounds like us. 3 friends.
That's more than I thought we had.
Including us.
Right. There you go.
We have 1 friend.
We have 1 friend. And
Yep.
that's okay.
And it's me.
It's me.
We appreciate you being our
Oh, it says we have 0 friends.
Oh, man.
That's not even
We
right.
have nobody. We have each other.
That we do.
Don't look so. You're like.
I was. Blink twice if you're in trouble.
That was 3 times.
There was a lot of blinks.
She's not in trouble.
She blinked 3 times. So.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
It's
A little-
a little stressful. Busy.
Yeah, we've been busy. We like to be real, so let's be real. It's been really busy. Yeah, it's been like overwhelming busy. Joshua's garden box, his garden beds, wooden pallet garden bed thing has taken off.
Yeah.
So everybody's like trying to help Joshua, succeed in that, which is great.
Right, because he got partnerships with local orchards now.
Right, he's got he has so many people. It's crazy. We can't keep up with it all. We're trying to. I mean, you need a team of people. It's a good thing there are so many of us.
He does sort of have a team of people working for
right,
him.
but it doesn't make it any less stressful and busy and overwhelming. Because we are still trying to run, our regular business here, and I'm trying to still do my used car business. So we're running a lot of businesses, and we got, the channel going on, which is great. It's all good
It's all
stuff.
good things,
It's
so nothing
just,
to complain about.
and it's not complaining, just a lot of stuff. Hope that answered your question.
That is
So,
cool
but-
that Joshua got partnered now with a nursery.
Yeah.
Can you all hear us tonight, or are we on Brooke's headphones again?
You're definitely not, because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with them, because I couldn't hear anything off the computer,
Okay.
and I can hear off the
Okay.
computer.
So you guys should hear us.
Okay.
And I
Let
checked
us
your
know.
sound this time.
Let us
It's me,
know.
enjoyed the sloth from our video.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
He
Huh?
was one of my favorites too. He
Yeah.
was trucking, man. And I
Yeah.
knew that sloths
Mhm.
Sloths.
can go pretty fast when they're looking for a mate. But I don't think he
Yeah.
was looking for a mate.
No, we've
'cause
seen that documentary at one
Yeah,
time.
they
Remember?
move.
And
They-
they were
they
like
move.
running. They were running.
They go fast, yeah.
Yeah, across the field.
But there
Yeah,
was
it was
no.
crazy.
I don't think he was looking for a mate at the zoo.
No way.
Not sure
that
why he
guy
was,
was moving really slow.
Is it Bailey that has a sloth blanket?
I don't think that they named them sloths because they're slow. It's because they are lazy
Right.
and they sleep 80% of their life.
That's the dream right there. I would love that.
Yeah. Me, I lay down at night and I'm like, okay, I need to wake up and go back to work.
Who has the sloth blanket? Bailey? Yeah, I bought Bailey a sloth blanket.
No, I think Matthew has it now.
Oh, they get passed
When we
down?
buy something here, like a blanket or a pillow, somebody will buy it for somebody, and the next thing you know, it's in somebody else's bed, and then it's like, wait a minute, how did it get here too? Wait, wasn't that in the other? So they get passed around a lot. So Matthew has it now. I think it started out Bailey.
I did buy it for Bailey. I remember buying it
Yep.
specifically for
Yeah,
Bailey.
because Bailey,
She
likes
she
to
doesn't
sleep.
well she doesn't so much anymore, but when
Not
she was
anymore.
little,
Oh,
she was our best
man.
sleeper.
We used to sneak into her room
Yeah.
at like 10 in the morning
Yeah.
to check on her to make sure she was still breathing.
She used to fall asleep like chasing after me, crawling in the house, and then she would just pass out on the floor.
Yeah, like
remember
right
that?
in the middle of a room.
middle of the floor.
Bam, face down on the floor.
Sound asleep.
Or in her food.
She's had
She's
slept
been
in her
known
food
to
when
sleep in her spaghetti.
But she's not big on sleep anymore.
No,
she's,
Bailey is a worker
She's
bee.
one of the last ones to go to bed at night,
Yep.
and one of the first ones up in the morning.
Yep, she gets right up. She's up with me at like 5:30 in the
So no
morning.
longer a sloth.
Yep. trying to drag the boys out of bed. They're like,
Sorry,
they're-
Emily,
but
and
once
yes,
they're-
me and Matthew both have a. Okay, so you still have your sloth blanket.
Oh, well, no wonder I'm like, what's that doing here? What's that doing here? There's more than one.
There's more than one sloth
There's
blanket.
twins.
Twin sloth
Twin
blankets.
sloths.
Twin sloths. Well, I'm glad you're here. Not that I mind. We could have had a one-on-one with It's Me and just chatted.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
guase have stalkers though.
We have
because
people
4
watching.
people have liked the stream.
We were talking
Oy,
about you, Bailey,
Stalkers.
a little while ago. Just a few minutes ago, a couple minutes ago. We've only been on 7 minutes, so we were talking about.
I used to sleep a
I
lot,
used to sleep a lot. And
but that you don't anymore.
Right. And how simply made by hand. We were like, does she make everything with one hand?
One-handed.
Or should it be something?
You'd have to blame me for that. I helped her come up with that.
Oh.
That would be my boo-boo. But it would have sounded weird, simply made by hands.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, that would have been
It
weird.
was more like handmade.
There is somebody that has that name.
I think so.
Yeah, Bailey said there was. Simply made by
There's
hands.
there's an even weirder name.
What's that?
So someone has imposter Bailey on TikTok and like reposts
Yes,
their videos.
I did know that.
And they named their account simply made by my cute hands.
By my cute hands.
I'm like, cute
Are they
hands.
implying that Bailey's hands are not cute?
Well,
Right.
no, they're reposting her content.
Right. Oh, so they think Bailey has cute hands.
Yes.
Oh, Bailey.
They don't post any of their own content. It's all Bailey's just
Oh,
weird.
Somebody think your hands
Like,
are
record it
cute.
again.
Yeah, it's a thirsty day. It's getting warm.
It's hot. I got some iced tea.
Yep.
I was done of water. I'm like, it's iced tea time. You want
Water?
some?
What's water?
Iced tea?
What is this water stuff you're talking about? I don't really like
Oh,
water.
there was a comment.
It has to have something in it, like tea.
Coffee. Lots of coffee.
Yeah, I drink lots of coffee, and it's mostly water. It's like 90%.
You drink water if I put drops or.
I drink
the
water when I
vitamin packs.
hike.
Mine has pink and light gray sloths, and Matthew has dark gray. Did I buy both of them? Bear?
You're like, wait a minute here.
I don't remember buying 2 sloth blankets, but I probably did. What are you trying
What's
to do?
it?
Look taller than me? Okay. Thank you.
Should I show them how short I really am?
Do you know why Brian looks my height when we sit on the live stream? Since there's only a few people here, I can write you out. He's sitting on a big book. Because otherwise, he'd be really short.
They're
and it
probably
would
like,
look funny.
no way. Here,
He's
I'll
going to
show you how
now.
real we really are.
We're so
Here,
real.
We're
let me
so
move-
real, he fakes
Let
his
me
height.
move the book.
No.
Look, here. Here. It's my big automotive book.
And that's what makes him sit up with me.
Let me get back to my normal height.
There you go. Oh my. See what people are
really
missing?
short. I know. See, they should have
They
been
should
a part
have been
of
here.
this.
It is a
That's
big
a
book.
yeah, it's everything you wanted to know about automobiles, pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, you can
For the
pretty
most
much-
part.
Yeah, I mean, for the most
It's
part.
a little lame, but
Yeah, it actually is.
yeah.
Yeah. We do a lot of writing and stuff for people, so send
They're
us
like, you need
books
to
to
use this
reference to write from, and I don't know how you would figure out how to write from that book. It's like what's it like?
I got one for myself, and Matthew took it.
Oh.
And then I got one for her birthday.
Well, we're gonna have a little talk.
I am good people.
Yeah, you are. she takes care of everybody. We were just talking about that last night about how she takes care of all the food, she takes care of all the clothing, she takes care of all the personal items. What else, Brooke? What else does she take care of?
What?
I don't think she
I'm
was
sorry.
listening.
I was editing. I wasn't
Oh.
listening.
I said, Mom, we were talking about last night how Mom takes care of all the food.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bailey.
She keeps everything stocked. Like everything. Laundry detergent, cleaners, soaps, shampoos, conditioners, the little spongy things that we wash ourselves with, razors for the girls.
Okay.
I mean,
Wow.
you name it.
We're
but
sharing a lot here.
but I mean, well, what girl doesn't use a? Are there girls out there that don't use
Let's
razors?
move on from this conversation. Weird.
Okay. Anyways, she keeps the whole house stocked. Like, it's great.
Okay.
Until she's not here anymore.
Why would I not be here?
We will have
Where
no
am I
food.
going?
We will all starve, and we'll be really dirty.
Oh, it's got really dark.
And
That it
we'll
went
probably,
from okay
we'll probably
to
have
weird
To
to
dark.
dark.
we'll probably
really
have dirty
fast.
clothes.
It got
too.
apocalyptic really fast, but why am I the only one gone?
I don't know. Well, if I'm gone, you won't have it either because you won't be able to afford it. Maybe. Depends on where you work.
Where I work.
Anyways.
I was thinking about how everything just happens at such perfect timing and the right timing because
Yeah.
it occurred to me because, you know, when Brian's putting out a car, normally the last thing we do is I drive it because he looks at me as like, you're the consumer, drive this, tell me, would you buy it? And then if I'm like, oh, I hear a rattle, then he'll look for that rattle and whatever. Anyway, but for some reason last night, I think maybe because you had to get the TPMS sensor off,
Yeah.
you ended up driving
Yeah, we were trying to get the pressure sensors.
instead of me driving.
Oh boy.
Yep.
And that was a blessing because first of all, I don't drive a lot, like hardly
Yeah.
ever. I don't like to drive. I test drive his cars like around
the block.
a mile or two. Well, there's no
Yeah.
block here, but.
The block here is about a mile
Mm-hmm.
around the block.
And so I don't like to drive. It was also later. It was getting dark. I don't like to drive in the dark for sure. So I'll take you with me, Bailey. What am I trying to say?
Well,
so
I was driving. instead
Last
of
night
you.
he drove instead of me because he was he had the TPMS sensor programming thing and wanted to make sure the TPMS sensor went off because he put new sensors in.
Yep.
And but he said, you know, come along with me and listen and hear what you think and give it the okay because I'm going to put it out. And so we drove about 5 miles and then the sensor went out and we turned around and we headed back and someone was driving the opposite way with their trailer and
Yep.
something flew off the trailer and hit the car that we were getting ready to put out.
Yep.
And we saw sparks and something happened and we're like, we know something happened, but it was
Yeah.
still driving fine. So we drove it back to the house. But I was thinking that, and there was a car like right on Brian and behind him.
Yeah.
He couldn't really like brake too much, but
And there's nowhere to pull over.
I don't know what I would have done. Like I would have probably responded very differently than Brian did. And so I was just so thankful
Yeah.
how all things always seem to work
Yep. Yeah.
work out.
So, what about 4 hours later today?
Well,
We-
it wasn't
we got
really
the
that
head-
big of a deal, surprisingly.
It's not. It was
Something-
actually not sparks.
some-
It was the headlight exploding into
Yes.
pieces.
It looked like sparks to me.
I think something went right through, and it was actually kind of cool how it happened because whatever flew off the trailer wasn't really big, but it hit the bumper, went through the headlight, and it must have bounced over the roof without hitting the windshield. So that was pretty cool because even though my windshield guys were out today to do another windshield, I didn't really have to want to buy 2 windshields today.
They're
Actually, they
expensive.
did one under warranty. So, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to pay for a windshield. Yeah, especially in this car, it would have been expensive. So we got away with a couple $100 headlight and about a 4-hour drive to go get it today.
We don't know why the things work out the way that they do, and we just have to trust. And
who knows?
I often think like maybe the car didn't go out last night because that one person that needs it is going to drive by tomorrow instead,
Yeah.
and who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Hey Kit, thanks for joining
Hello.
us. So yeah, it was just something that was on my mind
Yep.
lately.
Yeah, we believe that all things happen for a reason. I said to Brooke the other day too, it happened when we were going down to Dallas. I was trying to get out of here because there were storms coming, and I wanted to leave at like 7.
Yeah, it didn't work.
And then I usually leave at 7:30, and at 7:30 came and went, and it started going on 8 o'clock because there were just things, and I gave up. I'm like, you know what? I'm not leaving early today. We're gonna leave late today. Actually, later than what. So we wound up leaving like an hour later than I wanted, and we got to where we were going. We went down to look at cars, and they're in a big lot. So we went down to look at cars, and it started raining when we got there, and then it stopped. Like 10 minutes after we got there. So we ran out, looked at all these cars, and ran back to the truck before the next storm. So it was like,
It worked out well.
yeah, it was perfect. Like, because it was raining. It was actually raining when we got there, so we wouldn't have been able to look at cars anyhow.
Right, you would have just
And we
sat
would have
there.
got stuck actually out in this huge lot in a rainstorm. So
Right.
worked out good. And we got our cars looked at, and we brought one home with us. And
Nice
we'll
one.
go tomorrow looking for more cars.
Hey Cody, we haven't seen you in a little.
Hey,
Nice to see
what's
you.
going on, Cody?
Yeah, so I think we'll probably end a little bit early tonight. We just have so much going
Yeah,
on.
a little
Not
bit.
too early, but a little bit. We have to
Yeah.
go get more pallets for Josh and
Yeah.
milking and
Yep.
never ending.
Never stops.
But I'm so thankful that all 3 of the big kids are doing so well with their businesses, and
Never dreamed it'd be like this. I'm so proud of all of them.
I know, right?
Yep.
So proud.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, and Joshua, his stuff's just taken off. He's very talented. So,
Yeah.
very talented woodworker. And somebody just asked him to do something different today. And we'll see how that goes.
It might work out well.
It may work
They
out.
want him to build little planters.
Yeah, little
potted plants?
little pot holders for the
Right,
plants.
that's what I meant.
Little wooden. He said he gets asked for them all the time, and he's not a woodworker. The guy with the nursery, and he doesn't know where to get them, and he wants Joshua to maybe make them. So,
Cool.
yep.
And
this
he's
is
an older gentleman.
Yeah, this is the same guy that wants a monthly pickup of pallets.
And
so,
he's not even local.
yeah, he's like an
He's
hour.
Over an hour away.
Over an hour away. So he wants to come up, and we're going to talk some business on Sunday, I think.
Sunday
Or
afternoon, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon. He's going to come up, and we'll sit with him and see what we can do.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, tired. Yeah, Cody, I've been tired too. I've talked to a lot of people that
Yeah.
have been tired. I don't know what's going on in our atmosphere or
Yeah, I don't know.
something, because I'm not the only person that's been tired. So,
No, a lot of people are sick right now, too, from what I understand.
yeah, a lot of people.
I know.
I
some
went
of the
through that
people-
cold that I had, but
Yeah, some of the people we've talked to, some of our friends were just sick not that long ago for like weeks. They went
Yeah.
through it. So, fortunately, we didn't have to do that. We have some colds come and go, but
yeah.
this one seemed to hold on a little longer, and it was a little stronger than normal.
It was
So,
a little bit nasty.
Yeah, it was.
We thought it was allergies at first, because we tend to get allergies in the springtime.
Yep.
But then it just got worse and worse. It was definitely a cold. All right, I need to catch up here. Was awake from 2:30 a.m. to like almost 4. At least you can get fire drill at 2:30 and get your socks and sleep until almost 4 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah, that's hard when you get woken up and then you can't get back to sleep.
Yep. I get the daddy alarm.
Yeah. Or even
It's like the fire alarm.
last week,
Daddy.
Brian and I went away for 2 days. Well, a day and a half. And I know that the morning that we were leaving really early. We were leaving like right after milking.
Yep.
And I woke up like a half an hour before I was supposed to wake up. And then it was like...
Yeah, we both did.
We were just too excited to go away, so...
Yep. But I fell back to sleep.
Did you fall back to sleep?
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't fall back to sleep.
I'm a pretty good sleeper.
You'll fall asleep in the middle of a conversation.
I can lay down. I'll be talking to her and
Yeah.
I'll just be like, boom, I'll just doze
They're
off.
like, you were mid-sentence. Finish what you were saying.
But I mean, I get up at 5:30 and I just go until like, what, 7:30 at night?
Probably.
Like, I'll go 14 hours. Boom, working straight through. Stop for lunch for 15 minutes and stop for dinner for half an hour. And
Cody wants to know which sibling wakes you up. Which of the children wake you up?
well, it depends on the night. Sometimes it's Danny. Danny does sometimes. Sometimes I'll wake up and find Danny beside me in bed. I'm like, where'd he come from? He sneaks in. Abby doesn't yet, but I'm sure that's coming.
You know why Abby doesn't wake
Matthew.
us? Because she wakes Bailey.
Yeah.
Abby likes to wake up Bailey.
Yes. Matthew and Charger. Sometimes
Charger
wakes me
wakes
up.
us up more than
my
anybody.
other boy.
Our
Yes.
doggy boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He likes to wake
Sometimes
us up.
he likes to go out to the bathroom at 4 a.m.
Yes, he does.
So he'll whine at my bed until I get up.
Yes, and Brian sleeps closest to the door, so
Yep.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Well, they all come pretty much. Yeah.
We are right
They
inside.
come to me.
Hey, Abby.
Abby says hi. Hello, Abby. So mostly Matthew and Matthew not as much anymore. He's getting older. Becca sometimes when she has a bad dream. So there's like 2 or 3 of them sometimes. Is sometimes there'll be like 2 or 3 nights, 4 nights in a row.
Yeah, but it's been a while now.
It has been
Nobody's gotten us
pretty
up in a
quiet
while.
at night here for a while.
Yeah.
Yep. We've been wearing them out.
Cody said that's Charger, such a good boy, waking up Dad.
Yes. I'd rather him wake me up than the alternative.
Yeah, please don't pee in the house.
Yeah, the alternative is we have a mess to clean up at 4 o'clock.
Which
in the
he
morning.
doesn't do. He hasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, since we trained him when he was little, he's been good.
Yep. Yeah, he's a good dog.
He is a good dog.
He's a great dog.
Abby has very long conversations. She is definitely not an introvert.
Wow.
She will talk for minutes
Yeah.
to you, and obviously none of it makes sense. We should
Yeah.
get it on tape.
Oh man, yesterday she talked to me she just went on for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, she'll
That's
talk and talk
Didn't you, Abby?
and talk, and you have no clue. And so you just,
She's talking now.
yeah,
to
to
the
the phone, thinking that we can hear her.
Yes. Hi, baby. Hello. What'd you say? Tell us more.
Tell us more. And then what happened?
I keep saying.
I always
"Then
go,
what
"Then what
Tell me
happened?"
more. Tell me more. She just keeps on going.
It's hard to believe she's 2.5.
Whew.
I think this is the, is this the oldest that we've had a child and not had another one on the way?
Yes.
It is.
No, it was about this.
Bailey was about 2.5? No. Bailey's gonna be 19. And Josh is turning 16 right after her. So
Yes.
no, I'm right about now.
Yeah.
Bailey would have been about Abby's age when I got pregnant with Josh.
Dan and
No, they're closer.
Was it? Oh,
They
Hannah
definitely, they
and
weren't 2.5 though.
Hannah and Danny?
No,
No, you're right.
it was Bailey.
Okay.
So this is the longest.
Yeah. Yep, this is the longest.
Yeah. So we've never had a 2.5-year-old and not been expecting another. It's an interesting
It is.
time
It is.
when all your kids are big and
Yeah.
growing. We
Yeah.
have so many adults now.
Yeah. Because babies are great, but they're the first 3 months is also
So much
basically
work.
no sleep for 3 months. And at my age, that's rough.
Yeah,
Oh, your age.
I'm not old.
Oh, she's not old, right? She can do it.
Hey, Em. This is where they are too, the longest without a baby.
Yeah. Hey.
So we're not in this
Hello.
alone. I think you guys are probably about our age.
Patrick too?
I
Just
don't see
Em?
Patrick, just him.
No, Patrick.
Nope.
That's okay.
And
We'll
little
take
green
what we
patch
can-
is
we'll
on.
take what we can
Hello,
get
little
from around
green
here.
patch. Hello, hello. It feels like a time warp or something. Yeah, it does. It feels different. It's okay. It's an okay different. I'm okay.
Yep.
I mean, I have 10 awesome children. I certainly
Yeah.
don't need
Yeah,
any
and I
more
mean,
children.
you know, we've pretty much spoiled Abby as the last baby.
Abby has been treated like the last baby. 46 and 42. Okay.
I wish 46.
I'm 40.
Yeah.
I'm 44,
Yep. That was 9 years ago
44.
for me, 46.
and you're 55.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you'd be an old man if we had a baby now.
Whew. Well, we just had Abby 2.5 years. I was 52, right? 53.
Going on 53.
Yeah, 53.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes, us too. Not complaining.
Yeah, no, we're not complaining.
Not
at
complaining.
all.
So
Nope.
blessed we are.
Nope. We didn't even know, we had no clue that we were going to even have this many children. So we feel really blessed to have
Yes,
this
super blessed.
many. Yep.
There's something on my shirt. Do you see what I did to my shirt? We're not going to show the camera.
Yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was grilling.
Oh, was that from the grill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't wear an apron.
Yeah, the grill's right about that height, isn't
Yep. Mm-hmm.
it? Yep. Our grill's awesome,
46
though.
and 42.
Yeah.
If
You
you
didn't hear
ever
us
have
say
a
that?
chance to get a Blackstone
What?
grill,
We said that. We had a whole conversation about it.
No, I wasn't listening.
Okay.
if you ever have a chance to get a Blackstone grill, it's not really a grill. It's just a huge griddle, pretty much.
I love cooking on the
Oh, I
Blackstone.
love it.
It's
I
great.
Absolutely
It's
love
the
it.
only
a big,
place in
huge-
like our property that I can cook our entire meal at once.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
love
it's like a, what's it, 32 inch or
I
something?
don't know,
32
36?
36 inch. It's like a 3-foot frying pan, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like it's
I had a meal plan the
I
other
think everybody
night,
probably knows
and
what-
then the storms hit, and I had to figure out how to cook it all inside. And
I
I'm
didn't.
Ah.
Yeah, I haven't built the little porch over it yet,
Yeah.
so it's on that list. You know,
Have things
the
to
one
do.
that never really.
All right, Cody has a picture for us. I think our email is listed in YouTube. You can send it there, Cody. Em says, I need to remember aprons more. I know. I mean, you're just so busy. I get so busy. And then I'm like, I'll be good, I'll behave. And then, nope.
Yep.
Just happens. Is it worth the money, the Blackstone?
If you
Let me.
if you're cooking, I mean, it's worth the money, like for us, because we have 12 people to cook for. So
They make smaller ones, don't
they
they?
do make smaller ones. Any of those like griddle, if it's cast iron, are worth it. I think you just have to get size appropriate for your family.
The
I mean-
price difference isn't worth getting a small one.
We have
Isn't it?
had ours.
No, Brooke says the price difference is not worth getting a smaller one.
We have
So-
had ours.
I mean, this one has like a 30.
I've had mine for about 7
7 years, and it still looks pretty much. I mean,
Well,
it's seasoned now.
Yeah,
but
I mean, every once in a while, I will, I have one of those kits from Blackstone where you take it down the metal again, and then you
Season it.
re-season it again, and it's like new. I mean, it'll never wear out probably. I mean, that thing probably weighs 50, 75 pounds at top.
Bailey says, I don't believe in aprons. What did I do here?
Little green touch doesn't own one.
Cody has 4 baby chicks and 2 goslings.
Who has 2 goslings?
Cody said she has 2 goslings and 4 baby chicks. Did you miss that?
Yeah, I just
Little Green Patch doesn't own an apron. M says yes, worth it if you can do it. Not worth that or going hungry for. We love, love, love it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yep.
we have, I think it's a 36
I
inch.
think it's a 36. It's one of the biggest that they make.
I think
believe.
they went bigger since we bought that one.
Maybe. Not much, though.
We got that on a deal though. Like it was like a
Oh,
Prime Day
man.
deal maybe.
I got that for like $200.
Yeah, we got
I
it
think
cheap
they're
at the
normally
time.
3.
What is the price, Brooke?
$2.99, I think.
The 36 inch
36 inch
Blackstone.
Blackstone, but now they come. When I bought mine, they didn't come with any lid. So I had
We
built.
don't have a lid.
I had built like a wooden cover for it, which worked for a while, but then it started warping. And now I have a silicone, one of those silicone covers. And man, let me tell you, that silicone cover is
That's been
awesome.
great.
That thing is great. It doesn't let any water in. And that grill sits out really, like I said, I don't have a porch over it. It sits out in the weather.
The only problem I have with that is that I can't get the water off of it without accidentally dumping some onto the grill.
Oh, well, you just have to get me. I can do it.
You're not often here.
No, I haven't. Well, I'm
You've been
here,
busy.
but
It's
I'm not.
like $4.50 now.
It's
$450.
$450. We did not pay that.
Wow, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I paid 3.
Let me just double check because I'm looking. I'm logged into like business Amazon. So it's
Yeah,
giving
go
me
in my
$200.
Amazon.
Oh, but anyways, they come with a metal top now. They come with a metal cover.
Oh no, this one does not.
Oh,
There's one that does, and then there's one that I'm looking at.
Can you
Oh,
go
wow.
in my Amazon and see if you can get the link to the cover that we bought? M1's.
The silicone cover.
Oh, the
Yeah, go in
silicone
my
cover?
orders. And
Yeah.
It is $450 though. I just
Wow.
added it to yours.
Yeah, I didn't pay anywhere near that.
All right, catching up again. Scotty says, "Get out the belt, Dad. I am
Oh,
late."
where's Scott? Hey, what's going on, brother? Thanks for showing up. It's okay to be late.
And Bailey said, "Ooh, Scotty's in trouble."
We'll take what we can get. We appreciate y'all coming and supporting us.
Oh yeah, that griddle cover is definitely worth it. That's only like $27.
The
Yeah.
cover is $27.
Yeah, it's 27
And-
bucks.
And
for
how
the-
long ago did we buy it?
Oh man,
It should say in there.
Probably a year ago.
It should say
and that
when I
thing's
bought
not
it.
even showing any signs of wear.
July
Of
last
last
Yep.
year.
year.
No, almost
So
a
almost
year.
a year
About 10
we've
months
had
I've
it.
had it, and it's.
We use our grill, what would you say, at least 3-4 times a week?
Oh man, we use our griddle like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, nuts. And we fill that thing.
Yeah.
We'll fill it with burgers, steaks,
Do they have different
eggs,
sizes for that? Brooke?
eggs and pancakes, and
Yeah, they do the 17, the 22, the 28, and the 35.
Oh, is it 35? that
I
we
If it
think
have?
says 35.5, I think it fits like, fits
Gotcha,
the 36
gotcha.
or whatever.
yeah.
It says it fits the 36. I don't know why. It's weird. It says it's 35.5, but then it says
That
it's
silicone
36.
cover is worth every penny.
M says that they bought their Camp Chef griddle 6 years ago and it has doubled in cost. Okay, so it's not just us, because
Okay.
well, we bought them like before they were all the hype,
Yeah.
so that's
But
probably
no,
what it
when
was.
it first came, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they first came out, but they weren't.
They weren't popular like they are now.
I used to see them in Sam's Club all the time, and I don't think they were Blackstones. But I always remember I always used to say to you,
Oh no, it started a long time ago because I remember when we were on the road and we would pull out the camp grill for
the homeless.
to feed the homeless.
Yep, and
You would always say, I wish there was a way that I could take that big cast iron one and just cook it all at once because we were just
Yep.
cooking, a few hamburgers and stuff at a time.
Yeah,
And then when we settled down, you were like, that's it, I'm buying it,
yeah,
it's over.
yeah. Because we couldn't. I mean, to cook burgers for our family, you need every burner. And our pans wouldn't last because we just wear out pans. We just.
Yes, pancakes for all in 10 minutes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. And then we make
Yeah.
enough. And then, like, even last week when we made pancakes, trying to think, or maybe it was, I don't know, you weren't here and someone else wasn't here. Because then I just left them out and they ate them all through lunch.
Oh,
And
I came back and
Yeah, I
they
don't
were
remember where
still
you were.
eating them at lunch.
they were eating
Yeah.
the pancakes at lunch. And it was the
Pancakes
easiest
for breakfast and lunch.
breakfast and lunch ever.
Yep, the kids just they hate that.
Yeah, it made them very sad to eat
Yes, they were
pancakes all morning.
so sad. They were like, "Oh, pancakes for lunch
Again,
too?
do we have to?
Oh man, all right. If we can have syrup and butter with them."
That's funny.
Yeah, our kids would eat pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and
They
dinner.
would.
I'm
They
pretty
love
sure.
pancakes.
And then eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day too.
Yeah.
And not complain.
But I will tell place that we had breakfast at.
Oh, what? That was
Now,
awesome.
that place was very interesting because there's this whole community in Waco. It's not like, I don't want to say that like people think, you know, David Koresh. That's not what I'm saying. There is a self-sustainable community in Waco.
Yeah.
They put on this huge fair every November. We've gone a few times,
Homestead.
the Homestead Fair.
Yep.
And they have this whole community of people, just really sweet people. And that's one of the restaurants that they run, that waffle place that we went to. And that was by far, I mean, he doesn't even like waffles. And
Not
he
that
was
much.
like, that was really good.
Yeah. I got chicken and waffles. That was the first time I've had chicken and waffles, I think, ever.
That's,
Me might have made them once.
I don't know. I think, oh no, our friends made waffles and ice cream.
But
That's
it was
fine.
like 2 big pieces of fried chicken tender. Huge. It was good stuff.
Hello, Shady. Hello, hello. There's
Hello.
a member in the house.
See, you have friends.
We have friends.
Yeah.
Half the M's. Every time I see Ro here, I say M. Okay, waffle people, the other half are pancakes. We like them both, but waffles take so long to make. It's more like a special thing.
Yeah.
We have a waffle maker.
We do have
but
a
you
waffle
only make
maker,
one
but
at a time.
right, one at a time.
Chicken fried steak
Yeah.
and waffles.
Sammy
Yeah.
likes making waffles, but he'll be there for like an hour.
The
making
nice thing
waffles.
that I like about that community is even though they don't believe a lot of the same things that we believe, they don't eat any pork for their own reasoning, I guess.
Yeah.
So when you go to their restaurants, they have several restaurants in their community in Waco. You don't even have to worry about that, like as
Yep.
far as us, because we don't eat pork.
Yeah, we can just order.
So
Right.
it's nice to be able to go out to eat and be like, oh,
No pork.
I don't have to think about the pork.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys
you
are
got a
watching the
commercial waffler?
What?
What's
okay.
What even is a commercial
I
waffler?
need
And where do we get one? You need to send us
Seriously.
the link for
Now
that
I need a
thing.
link for a commercial waffler.
Yeah, send us the link. We want a commercial waffler.
Oh, you guys are having your own conversation. I'll butt out. So let's see. It's May. What do we got going on
Man.
this month? Anything exciting? We're gonna open the pool.
Me and the boys are going to Appalachian Trail.
We don't know that that's gonna be this month yet.
Oh,
Yeah, we haven't picked dates yet.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you and I need to sit down.
Right,
Talk
okay.
about that. They're hoping to get to the Appalachian Trail soon.
We're hoping to get the Appalachian Trail soon.
We're
We're
working
hoping
on it.
maybe this month, but maybe not.
It might have to be June.
We'll see. It is a busy month.
It is. Opening the pool though. That's
Opening
gonna
the
happen
pool.
this month.
Yep, that's going to start very
That'll
soon.
keep everybody very busy.
Yes, it will.
A beef farm a couple hours away only serves beef and cooks like we do. We love it there. That sounds so awesome.
Nice.
That
It's-
sounds amazing.
It's so nice not to have to worry about it, really.
Yeah.
Because we have to do so much work sometimes just to go sit down and eat somewhere.
Yeah.
And, we don't mind. It's just when you don't have to do it.
And there's
It's
so
kinda
much to
nice.
research. Like, who
Yeah.
knew, like, when you go to Texas Roadhouse that they do the potatoes and bacon grease? Like, ooh.
Right.
Like, there's so much of that stuff that you don't think about.
Yeah.
How much of the trail are you doing? So you are in 100 and you guys have done 100 and like
About
70
112.
miles. 40.
No, we've done.
You're
about 70,
at about
140.
Yeah, about
somewhere around there.
140 miles they've
Yep.
done so far.
Yeah.
They do it in like has it been twice?
We've gone twice, and we've
Twice.
done like 60 some miles, almost 70 miles both times
Yeah.
in about 6 days. I
Right.
think.
So they're going to do another 70-ish miles. It may be a little bit less this time. They have some really steep climbs up to like Klingman's Dome and things.
Yeah, we got
That
some
might slow them
serious-
down a little bit.
Yeah, we got a serious climb to start.
Maybe
this
more
time.
about 60 miles. They can only get away for like 6 to 7 days at a time. So they just choose to do it 60 to 70 miles at a time.
Yep.
See how far they get before the boys are grown and gone?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really cool. It's really cool just throwing everything that you need in a pack and going and living out of it for 6 days.
The funny thing is that we used to live not that far from the Appalachian Trail when we were in Pennsylvania and didn't even know it.
Never stepped foot
Never
on it.
even knew.
Yeah.
And we used to hike. I mean, we went up to the Poconos. Brian and I, we used to hike a lot.
Yep.
And
We would have loved that.
I hiked.
Younger.
I hiked Bushkill Falls
Oh man.
like 6 or 7 months pregnant with Brooke.
Yep. And it was a 5-mile hike back to the main falls.
Yeah.
And everybody back at the main falls stopped and looked down at her belly and went, "You really hike all this?"
Because we were at the back when they
We
saw
were
me.
at the very back, yeah.
Yeah.
And she didn't, and everybody else was like winded, and we're like just doing the trail. But I mean, you were in your 20s.
So you
I'm in
saw
my
Bushkill
30s.
Falls, you just don't know it.
Yeah.
We were there.
You heard the falls.
You
I
you
didn't
were
see it.
you were relaxing
You
among
heard-
the waterfall
Brookie
sounds.
heard them from in the womb.
Cody sent a picture, then you guys have to look at it after
Okay.
you're done. You're using my phone. So
Okay.
She wanted me to show it to you, but I can't really turn the computer
Yep, that's
to show
fine.
you. So
Oh, let's see. Can you show us the animals? We're not gonna take the camera out, but on Friday they will show you the animals. If you come on.
Yeah. Who wants to see the animals?
Eli?
Oh yeah. Friday 6 o'clock, bro.
Yeah, Friday at
Yes.
6.
Friday at
And I
6.
think we're going to talk about moving one of them either Monday or Friday back to mornings now that it's getting late.
Oh yeah.
Because some people like the morning stream better.
Yeah.
well, especially like out of the country.
Yeah, we used to get a lot of people from Australia and stuff
Yeah.
when we did the morning ones.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
I like the mornings. I get up.
And then you'll get to see Brian because he does
Yep.
the mornings.
I do all mornings.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does.
Every morning. I like to get my milking chore out of the way for the day. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Those dogs
Oh yeah.
are
If you
noisy.
can hear dogs howling,
They're not ours.
they're not ours.
They're little tiny dogs.
Yep.
We're not going to go into that story.
I think
They're not our
I think
dogs.
they're almost strays at this point. We don't see.
They're strays that are
We don't see the mama.
up in a.
We don't see the owner very much.
108 for a waffle maker. No, I can't do that.
Mm.
We just don't eat them enough to do that.
I don't think you fully grasp how cheap I am. Takes a lot for me to spend money.
But-
Didn't buy a waffle maker.
Yeah, I didn't buy a
Joshua
waffle
bought
maker
it for
either.
her.
Joshua bought it as a gift for me. They want to be your dogs? Yeah, no more dogs.
Oh, they probably do,
They probably
but
do
we're
want to
not.
be our dogs.
And they're, no
No.
offense, but they're the little yippy
Yeah,
dogs.
one's
And
like a chihuahua.
I'm a big
We're
dog
just-
lover. I
Nothing
can't
wrong
bring
with
myself
little
to be
dogs.
little
They're
dogs.
just-
Besides wiener
yeah.
dogs, I would
Okay,
take a wiener dog.
Maybe if a wiener dog showed up. Maybe. So should we tell you how we got our first dog? Our very first Rocky is our first dog.
Yep.
So when we moved here, the kids were like, we can have a dog. We can finally have a dog. And I'm like, no, we're not having a dog.
Yep.
And they're like, Mom, we can finally have a dog. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'll tell you what. They're like, we want a German Shepherd. And I think my exact words were like,
Your exact words.
if the father wants you to have a dog, it would show up on the doorstep, right? And it wasn't even much longer.
Oh man, it was like a week or two later. Rocky showed up on our
On our
porch.
doorstep.
Literally
And you wouldn't even
showed
take
up.
him.
And,
I wouldn't
and
even look
he-
at him.
First we wouldn't feed him because we were hoping he would just go away, and they were all like, "But you said if he," and we were like, "Okay, if he's still there, like,
After, like,
in
a
a
week.
couple days." So he went hang out on the property all day.
All day.
And then we get up in the morning and he'd be sleeping on our porch.
Yeah. And then
And then we started feeding him, and then,
what happened? How did he
Yeah.
end up becoming an inside dog?
got bit by a snake.
He got,
And
he
almost
knew
died.
what would happen to me. He
Yeah.
got bit by a snake. Then he became my baby because I
Yep.
had to take care of him
Right.
and love him and make him better because that's my nature.
Yeah.
And then that was it. I said, now that we've paid all that money in vet bills and we rescued him from death, he is our dog.
Literally. I mean, he was just about died.
I mean, for context, Rocky had a lot of underlying health issues that we were unaware of.
Right.
Because normally a snake bite wouldn't kill a dog of that size.
Right.
But because of all of his underlying health issues.
Well, he had been out for a while, it looked like.
He was astray for a while. He was about 3 years old.
Yeah.
And now we just all were like, you know, if you know Rocky at all, if you've seen him, him and I are like spirit animals. We're both very, very scared of everything. And when he gets scared, he goes in the bedroom and lays under my side of the bed. Like
he puts his head under the bed.
We've bonded quite well.
Kind of like a baby. Like, you can't
baby.
See me. He puts his head under the
During
bed. Thunderstorms, he comes running in.
And even though he's a timid dog, and I think he was heavily abused, that dog would protect us for sure.
Yeah, if he doesn't like somebody, he'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a couple times that I thought he was going to go after somebody.
Yeah.
So this isn't the place you want to come on it.
Don't come to our house.
Because we have 2 German Shepherds.
We love you,
right.
but don't.
Yeah, we do.
And Roxy is also a fierce protector, and she is not timid nor scared of anybody.
No,
she's a real German, like
she's a mama.
The other one is our watchdog.
She's out all the time.
She is full-blown watchdog.
Yeah.
She guards the backyard. She guards the chickens at night, the turkeys.
Tries to eat the chickens.
She plays with the chickens, but sometimes she gets carried away.
And Charger, of course, you guys know him. He was our other rescue, but and then there's someone local that was running a rescue because so many animals get dumped out here, and we fostered a lot for her. I mean, we had how many puppies did we have that time?
Oh, like 10. Right?
10 puppies.
10 puppies.
I think she had 8, but we had the mama too, so we had like
9.
Like 9 dogs.
And the puppies were like tiny baby puppies.
Tiny little babies.
In a thing, and they had to have their puppy pads changed.
It was nuts.
The kids loved it though.
They did, but
did love
when
it.
that week was over, I was happy.
We were happy.
Yeah. I was happy to
they
give
were
them
cute.
back. They were cute for about a day.
And Zelda was the name of the mama dog.
Until
and she did not like Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep that week either with the little
Shady had the
yippers
same thing
all
happen with the cat now.
Yep.
Now the cat has found a home.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's great when animals, just become. We have 3 dogs. Yes.
4. We have 4.
Well,
4 dogs.
We have
We
Rocky.
have-
Oh, I always forget about Chase over there.
Chase,
So we have 4 dogs. So Rocky's our oldest. I think he's about 8. He's a German Shepherd. And then we have, we had Charlie. He got hit by a car.
Yep.
He was the love of my life.
Yeah.
Absolutely the love of my. He
Yeah.
slept on me every night. Big black lab.
Yep.
And then we
He's
got
like
Roxy.
3.
Roxy's about 3. She's a German Shepherd.
Yep.
Then we got Charger. He's about 10 months.
He's a
Parador. And then we have Chase over with the cows.
Chase is over. What is Chase
He's
again?
a part Pyrenees.
So you're right.
Part-
When I
part-
say 3 dogs, I'm thinking about over on our home side. But you're right. We have Charger.
We have
over
one
there
on the
too.
other side of the creek over here. There's a creek that divides our property.
Yeah.
And over on that 3 acres over there, we have the livestock dog.
Yeah.
He gets along really good with most of the cows.
Yeah. He's doing good over there.
Marigold still likes to show him who he's boss.
Marigold
and
is
give
just
him
bossy.
A little kick once in a while.
If you don't acknowledge that Marigold's bossy, she will make you acknowledge that she is bossy.
She makes me acknowledge sometimes. Tries to, anyhow.
Yeah, she has
Tries
Brian
to,
wrapped around.
She has put her head up against people and held them up against things.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Not
Nothing
I'm
like
going to
Slurpee,
kill you
though.
way, but it
Slurpee
is,
had
I'm
me
going
about 3-4 feet off the ground.
she
the
did.
one day.
She did.
I was like, whoa.
When
It's
she
a
was
good
little.
thing that I was right beside. No.
She was smaller.
Oh.
But
That wasn't
Marigold,
that
you
long
have to remember, we got Marigold older than Slurpee is
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
And she had a baby. And she was still very rowdy when we got her. She would hit people. She would chase people around.
Slurpee will calm down
I
when she
think
has a baby.
Marigold's way better now, and I think Slurpee's going to be better too as she gets.
Plus her mama died. It was traumatic.
Yeah, it was.
Marigold's
That
a
was
brain.
sad. Yeah.
It was hard.
Yep.
Slurpee
When
laid.
was that,
It was
about-
so sad. She
about
laid
2
in the
years
spot.
ago.
This fall it'll be
Yeah.
2 years.
2
from
years,
Buttercup
a
died.
year and
Oh,
a
you
half
shook
ago.
the-
Whoops. Year and a half ago, one of our dairy cows passed.
Yeah,
So that was sad.
it was sad.
But we still have her baby.
Slurpee is her baby.
And she's not a baby anymore.
Well, she's still a baby to me.
Yeah.
She is still.
She'll always be our baby.
Till we eat her.
Until we that she won't be a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a little harder, I think.
I don't think it will.
I don't think it'll
Nah.
be harder. Slurpee is she's so sad sometimes. When she lost her mama, she was 4 months and she was still nursing, which made things even harder.
Yeah.
And she laid in the spot that her mama died for like a
Yeah.
couple days straight.
It
I
was
even
sad.
worried
She
about her.
wouldn't get up.
No, she
And then
wouldn't get
Marigold finally was like, "All right, I'm your mama now." And
Well,
she started
Marigold
taking
and
care of
Marigold
Slurpee
took
didn't get
her in.
along at all until Buttercup died. And then after Buttercup died and she saw how depressed Slurpee was, she took her in.
Yeah. We went over there one time and she was cleaning her and
Yeah,
taking
they
care
were.
of her.
It was sweet.
If Marigold had been in milk at the time, I think she would have nursed her.
She
too.
probably would have let
She would have.
Slurpee nurse, yes.
She's that kind
Cow
of
behavior is interesting to watch.
It is.
All animal behavior is interesting to me
Yeah.
to watch how they do the things that they do. So, but I think that we should start wrapping it up. I know
Yep.
you have so much to do.
I do.
It's gonna be a long night for you.
Yep.
Trying to finish up work.
Want to get my little car out.
Yeah, he wants to
We
get his
put
little
the
car.
headlight in. It's ready to. We're gonna
I don't
try.
want. I don't
we're
want to
gonna-
take it for another test drive.
We're gonna try it again.
Let's not
I'm
break
gonna
anything
take it for a
else.
test drive.
No, don't take it for a test
And
drive.
hopefully nothing hits the car this time because we surely didn't hit anything. It hit us.
We will,
so-
Cody. We will.
so.
I'll show it to him then on my phone.
So, y'all have a great week.
Yep.
And the kids will be back with you on Friday.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week. I don't think we have anything going on.
I don't think so.
No, we'll be
No.
here. We
Well,
should.
We should be here.
Father willing,
Yep.
we'll be here.
There's someone in more control of that than us.
We plan to be here.
Man has his plans,
That's right.
but our steps
Yes.
are not ordered by us.
Everyone's just saying goodbye.
All right.
Yep.
See y'all later.
Have a great night, y'all.
Y'all
Thanks
have a
so much
great
for joining
night
us
and a great week, and we'll see you next week.
next week.
See ya.
Bye.